Hello, internet. You know, oh, Yoshi, I almost forgot. I still need to do that for every video. But just want to have a little discussion about gaming in general, the state of gaming, and like where things stand nowadays. Because recently I just watched the state of play for PlayStation, and they talked about all their games that are being released this year, and just I sat with some friends and watched it, and it's just, I don't know, man. Like, what's up with all these team shooters and team games and all that? Like, I know they're trying to promote online play, I get it, and co-op play and all this, but some people just want some games to play and not team shooters. Don't we got enough team shooters as is? Or these hero games? The game they showed for the longest, the Concord game, it just gave everybody feelings. Like, don't we have enough team shooters as is? Overwatch 2, Team Fortress 2, Fortnite, Apex Legends, like, it just goes on forever. Valorant, there's so many team shooters out there, man. And I'm not to rack on team shooters. It's just all the team type shooters, people get sick of that. They want some single player games. And the thing is, in PlayStation State of Play, people were so excited to see Astrobot. Now, if you see people more excited to see Astrobot, a single player game, over the team co-op game they had going on, then you know something up. You know they looking for something to play in general. They showed a lot of games at State of Play. Heck, it was a 12-hour difference from when they showed Concord and Astrobot, and the like and dislike ratio. Concord got destroyed. Astrobot just, what's the word they use? Ratios. It got ratio to oblivion. 23K likes for Astrobot. I mean, but it just got obliterated, man. And my thing is, PlayStation, like, yeah, you making these super enhanced graphics for your games. We understand that. But like, just knock it off with the co-op team. If you're doing the co-op games, make it be co-op fun, not co-op shooters. Those are just getting kind of boring nowadays. And like I said, not to rack on any shooters or anything. I'm down for shooters, but just like co-op, some people ain't got a lot of time to do all the co-op shooting like back in the day. And keeping up with all these online co-op shooters, it just wacky. Like, I don't know what to say about all that, man. They showed the Sky Dancers Behemoth game. It looked cool. It looked very impressive. But is that gonna be like some kind of co-op thing? Not sure. But that's a VR game. Nobody want no VR game. Who got the money to be spending on all that? Not I. I'm just let you know that now. Not I. I've never played Path of Exile, so I can't comment on it, but it looked interesting, to say the least. And they adding couch co-op, so they want you to play in person, and that's okay. That's all I can think of. Monster Hunters was fine to me. Monster Hunters always gonna be Monster Hunters. Not gonna say nothing bad about it. I ain't never really got into the series. It's just something there. Monster Hunter Wild was actually something people wanted because it's not a co-op shooter. But it's a co-op game. to say the least. But just crazy. And Silent Hill 2. Now horror games, I'm gonna get into it because I like Resident Evil games. I haven't got into the Silent Hill type games yet, but I know they're good. Horror games is fine to me. I'm into Resident Evil. I'm into any type of horror games. It's fine, as long as it ain't the out the wall pocket horror. Resident Evil is good, so I'm pretty sure Silent Hill is 2 gonna be a banger. The Alien Rogue Insurgents, I think Incursion. The Alien series is fine to me. That was fine. But there was another VR game. Like, the VR games is just, I don't know if you want to give a comment on the VR situation, because I don't have VR. I ain't really never experienced VR. I know it's cool to some people. Now see, the Marvel Rivals game that's coming out, see, that's what I was getting at. That's why I'm like, what's up all these co-op games? You know, all these, you know, co-op type shooter games, these Overwatch clones, these, you know, all these games that gotta be like 5v5 or 4v4, all these. Nobody want to gather that many people. Who has that many friends nowadays? Yeah, I mean, you can have a lot of friends, but who gonna gather that many team people? And people don't like playing with randos, because randos just throw the feeling off. It's not true. And just getting on the Dynasty Warriors train. I like Dynasty Warrior type games. I'm a big fan of the Warrior type games. I've been playing them for the longest time. So Geku Basara, Hyrule Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, Pirate Warriors. You know, I'm okay with the Warriors type games. I'm always down to play a Warriors game. So Dynasty Warrior Origins, I'm okay with that. That's fine. The Balla of Alteria. Not sure what's going on with that game, but it looked good. It looked like a great single player game that's coming out. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a big fan of single player games, because I don't have time to do the co-op thing like I used to. Then again, when I do, it don't really last that long. So yeah. And then we got Infinite Nikki. I was confused on what this game was going for. Like, it looked like a great adventure type game with, you know, like the fairy girl going on and all that. But like, is it supposed to be like a picture book game or something? You supposed to be taking pictures? What is this, Pokemon Snap? I didn't know what direction they was trying to take for this game, so I ain't want to give my you know, thoughts on it or anything, to be honest. Where the Wind Meets looked at like a wild RPG type game, so I guess I'll be ready for that. RPG games are always welcome in my book, as long as it ain't like complicated or anything out there. But the reason I'm making this video is to say that PlayStation really ain't show too much off. Not anything I was too interested in, to be honest. Oh, and they releasing God of War Ragnarok on PlayStation. Not PlayStation, PC. I mean, the modder community gonna take that out for a good spin, and it's gonna be wild to see what they come up, because the normal God of War, the mods that they done throwing on that game has been funny, especially the first boss fight with Baldur. Is crazy, the mods people have been putting on that game. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, PlayStation didn't really show off too much. I'm guessing because I know, you know, higher end graphics take longer to make games for, so I'm assuming that's why. They always take a longer time making their games or coming up with something, or not every company coming up with something. And then I have to think about Nintendo's Nintendo Direct that's coming up this month. Like, I hope they have some, or they just gonna pull out a bunch of indie games out the back pocket that these other little companies come out with. Because I'm just hoping for something to play in the near future, and not something that is getting created and it's gonna take a long time to come out. And that's the thing about most PlayStation games, and not these little team shooters, because those feel like they don't take too much effort. Like that Concord game, everybody was ragging on it, saying it looked like team shooter discount Guardians of the Galaxy. Because that's, I'll be honest, in my opinion, that's literally kind of what it looked like. It looked, at first I thought it was some kind of rip off of Guardians of the Galaxy, but like, I mean, if you just look at it at a glance, it kind of do look like that. I ain't even gonna lie. But yeah, just rack off with the team shooter games, or the team games in general. Nobody wants to be playing 5v5 or 4v4. I'm not even a big fan of Fortnite type stuff. I don't want to get all to the team. Just give me. It's okay to get the team games. I'm gonna go on and say that it's okay with the team games, but right now it's just getting old. It's just getting old. I just want a game to play and not a game I have to wait for. Like Grand Theft Auto, we gotta wait some years. Grand Theft Auto 6, we gotta wait some years for it to come out, man. Some years. Just give me a game right now, and not more team shooters. I'm just tired of it. But I'll catch y'all next time, y'all, man. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'll see you next time.